So the fork said to the spoon, "Who is that ladle I saw you with last night?" And he said, "That was no ladle, that was my knife."
No one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
One of the things I've always found intimidating is sharpening knives, and so I've never actually done it except for in a class that Dale and I took this one time. Now, I still find it intimidating, but Dale recently found a device that's going to make things easier for me and easier for him. So he's going to show us today and show me how to do this in case he dies before I do. So take it away.
Thanks.
No problem.
So as you mentioned, we've got the tools to do this the way that we learned in our class, but it is pretty tough. You have to try to keep the knife at the right angle. So this tool is, as you're sadly well aware, I purchase way too many things off of Facebook that tells me it's cool and they're not. So this is one that's actually cool. I do find it interesting though that each one of these episodes are getting with more and more dangerous weapons, talking about me dying.
No, these are just things I need to know how to do.
Nice sharp knives. The key to sharpening the knife is the angle. So this has two, so you can see there's 15 degree on this side and then 20 degrees on this side. We only really worry about the 15 degree. 20 degrees is if you're doing things like a lot of squash, and we got a goofy one behind us. So it's magnetic as well, so you can see it grabs pretty tight. So you have to be very careful when you're putting it together, because if you're holding the knife too loosely, you can actually kind of pop the knife one way or the other.
Oh, yeah, that's, yeah.
So when we're doing this, what we're going to do is the knife handle is round. So if you have it on the countertop, what you'll see is there's that gap in between here. So we're not going to get the right angle. So if you pull it back to the edge and let the handle go over the edge, it'll work better. So we're going to take our 15 degrees. We're holding our knife nice and tight because you don't want this just to go flying because of the magnet. And you just slide this up against. Now this device has the sharpening stone on the one side and the honing on the other side, and it rolls. Now you want to hold this fairly snug because you don't want to just do this laissez-faire, right?
Oh, more French.
Oh, bonjour. So the honer takes off the rough edges when we're done. So we always start with the stone side. You just press it up against the knife, and this is permanently at 15 degrees because of it. And we're going to hold the magnet. And you don't push this in hard, you just glide it along. You can hear that sound. And all we're doing is going back and forth. Now
and that's the speed?
Yeah, this is about the speed you want to do. It's not a race, right? Just gives us more time to get.
Oh, right.
So as we're doing this, you can count and say, do 10 or 15 aside, or you can do for up to a minute. You don't need to go too much more than that.
Okay.
So I've done this around 10 times. Now we're going to pull this apart, do a 180 with this so that we can get to the other side of the knife. Same idea, holding the handle tight, over, we grab our stone and off we go. So this side now takes off the burrs. So when you sharpen a knife, it actually creates, like on the top, a kind of a mountain, and it curls back and forth. So you need to take that off.
Okay.
So that's what this is. As you see, it's not grindy like this side. And we only need to do this a little bit. So once again, nice and light. And you're doing this like 4 times, 5 times, we'll say 6 times. That's what I did. There's no magic number. Once again, 180.
Yep.
Holding. And you can hear by the sound, like I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just taking that edge off.
Okay.
And then, et voila, it is done.
And how do you know it's sharp now? Other than when you're doing the thing with your thumb, which I'm not going to do.
Well, that's,
It
you're
seems
supposed
unsafe.
to just take it and you go nicely.
Nice. Okay, so my turn.
Your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to do the big one. Great, thanks.
The big one.
Okay, so stepping in here, I've got my 15. I put my block down. I grab the knife and I don't bring it close to the block. I'm just going to move that out of the way. And I put this on the edge right here and make it sure it's down. Slide it in. Ooh, at the thick end. Yeah, that really does grab. Okay. And then I hold this and I hold this because the magnet's got this, right? So, okay. And just go back and forth.
Just making sure you get right to the tip. I like how your pinky's out. Like you have a fine teeth.
Okay. Okay, so that says 15. Yep. Okay, and blade down. Slide this in. Okay, yep. Okay, and now I'm going to do the honing. Holding this and just 4 times. It is a lot easier than what we learned in that class. Turn this, switch the knife. Woo! It really does grab on. Ah!
Put the knife back.
Knife first.
Yeah, knife first, block second.
There. Okay. Right. Now I'll have a video to know how to do it. Okay. All right. Where's my piece of paper?
There you go.
So now I know how to sharpen the knife. So in case you do die before I do, I will know how to do this. And I find this much less intimidating.
And I can keep buying crap on Facebook because every so often something works out.
I don't know if you can keep doing that.
We'll see.
Okay.
Cut, cut, cut.